thunderstorm warnings in our area right now, but our main focus is West Virginia. So we'll look at your satellite and radar right now. We'll show that we have noticed that there's not a whole lot of precipitation. So once again, the process repeats itself. We see more calmer conditions, and we again see more of that activity arising. Could reach the low. Thunderstorm warnings in our area right now, but our main Randolph and Pocahontas County, which are the only two counties in our area in the mountains. We'll discuss that more in the full forecast, but right now current temperatures sort of hovering around that 80-degree mark, starting to fall a little bit more in areas that we've seen more precipitation. So Kingwood at 74, Davis at 69 degrees, Mill Creek at 71. Overnight tonight it is going to be another mild one, so by tomorrow morning our low temperature is only going to be in the low 60s and or low 60s in the higher elevations, I should say, more so like the mid 60s in the lowlands. We do have high school football tonight. Some of these area games could potentially be affected by those rain showers. And any severe thunderstorm warnings in our area right now, but our main focus, Randolph and Pocahontas County, which are the only two counties in our area that are under this severe storm watch. The rest of those watches get extended all the way out towards the east, as far east as New Jersey. But we are expecting the potential for strong damaging wind gusts within any strong storms that move through those areas in the higher elevations. There is a risk for hail a little bit further towards the east, but not really going to be an issue for any of us here in north central West Virginia. So we'll look at your satellite and radar right now. We'll show that we have seen some storms moving through Pocahontas and Randolph County, as well as a few other areas a little bit further towards the north, and again, of course, further towards the east. Not really seeing a whole lot of severe activity right now, but we're going to continue to see these storms over the course of the next couple of hours before they start to die down in those overnight hours. Notice that there's not a whole lot going on in the lowlands. That's pretty much going to be the general case throughout this weekend, where a lot of this storm activity is going to be confined along the higher elevations. This isn't to say that the lowlands aren't going to see precipitation. It's just going to be a lot less than what we see in the mountains. So let's take a look at this on the futurecast. Tonight, we will continue to see that activity for the next couple of hours. It does start to die down in those overnight hours, very similar to what we dealt with yesterday. There's going to be some cloud cover for Saturday morning. We may even see a stray shower or two for both the lowlands or the higher elevations, but more of that activity arises during the afternoon, and that's because of that diurnal heating. When the sun is heating up the atmosphere during the day, it starts to hit that peak heating by the late afternoon, early evening hours, and that's when you start to see those thunderstorms arising. And again, mostly going to be along that Appalachian spine and further towards the east. Lowlands, not expecting as much precipitation, but that doesn't mean that they are completely exempt from seeing precipitation. So once again, the process repeats itself. We see more calmer conditions during the overnights and morning hours, just some cloud cover expected. We get to Sunday afternoon, and we again see more of that activity arising. Could reach the lowlands, but is more so going to be over the higher elevations. Monday, we could see a stray shower here or there, but for the most part, it is expected to be a lot drier than the majority of this weekend. Monday and Tuesday are looking to be a quick break from precipitation before we see our next system coming in for a little bit later next week. So here's a look at the excessive rainfall threat. Over the course of this weekend, since our higher elevations are going to be seeing more precipitation, there is a chance for localized flash flooding if certain areas get hit repeatedly with some very heavy rainfall within those stronger thunderstorms. So this is more so, again, affecting us further towards the east. So we're talking Preston County, Barber, Tucker, Upshur, Randolph, and Webster cluster counties in our area are most likely to see that potential for flash flooding. That doesn't mean flash flooding is a guarantee, but it is a heightened risk in those areas. Lowlands, not really something we have to worry about, even though we still could see some stray showers and storms here or there. As for your 7-day forecast, notice that those temperatures are going to start to get a little bit lower heading towards next week. Our highs are only going to be in the upper 70s, but even towards the end of the week, that next system coming in is going to drop our temperatures even more. It's going to feel a lot more like fall by the time we hit next weekend.